tarjetas estoy para confirmarlo, jajajaja. Ps. Alright, sorry for the delay. I have to check a couple of things before entering. Ah, okay, now I'm here. So, Warframe, now with more Warframe. So, I had a affinity poster. I wanted to upgrade weapons before I forget. The Kubako. I'm going with my general set again. I need to level up this stuff, so let's go. Let's see what relics do I have. Let's see, what do we have here? Cognitive survival, alchemy, anime, boy. Or that defense is also good. No, it's Uranus, never mind. I know people is not going to enter that, not even if you pay them. Come on, guys, destroy them. I can kill a bit. I have a booster. I don't have the blessing, but it's fine. Later I get it. Hello, gamer. Hello, Gigachat. How is your day going, my king? I just finished some stuff from work because I needed to check access and that stuff. And I have to check if I am going to the company party or not. But overall, by the way, I have nearly finished with the guide. Tomorrow, I think I just need to rewatch it, add a couple of things, and it's done. I mean, it's just a general guide for early game, like explaining, for example, how mastery works, a basic of modding, very basic. Like, okay, if you put it in this polarity, decreases the cost. If you put it in the other, increases. You know, that stuff. Oh, also, hi, Mia. How is everything going, Cutie Pie? Okay, guys. You need to kill more. My weapons need to level up. A little bit more. Just woke up, still in bed. It's 1 p.m. I went to bed at 7 a.m. Oh my god, you have sleep 4 hours only? You should go to sleep a bit more, my girl. It's an order. But I know you don't care about what I tell to you, so you can continue doing whatever. Yeah, I know I know you are going to be okay. I know you are also ignoring me. You are really good at ignoring me. Like I say, Mia, please stay awake. Mia, proceed to go to sleep. I need you awake at this hour. Mia, proceed to sleep at that hour. It's your specialty, doing always the opposite of what I say. I am going to say Mia, Mia, please slay the dragon. And Mia is going to return with riding the dragon and saying, nah, we got best friends. Apparently she understands my feelings. And it's like, oh, okay. You know, woman getting being friend of another woman. Yeah, I think you actually did that one day. I told you, okay, Mia, go to the left, and I suddenly see you walking right, and I'm like, what did I say wrong? Like, how can you not understand that? I told you to go left, you go right. Why are you actually doing that? It's like in Monster Hunter, the moment we finish the mission, suddenly boom, bombs on my face. Like, I have enough with the monster trying to kill me. You cannot not, you can, you know, I don't need you also killing me. But well, they say love hearts, so yeah, an explosion in your face, so I remember you helped me on share screen and I did not know where to look. Me had for a head on screen looking. Yeah, something like that, but it's not the worst thing I have seen when people shared me a screen. One day a person shared me a screen and suddenly like a hentai background appeared on from somewhere and I was like, bro, okay, look, I am not going to tell you what to do with your life, but I am not in the mode of watching that stuff with you, you know what I mean? I just closed the call and I did not talk to that guy in the entire day. He's the kind of person that later in Frontier I will check their equipment and in that equipment window they will have an image of the, I don't know, a Genshin Impact gear with a descarate cleavage. Okay. I am probably, oh wait, B14, B14, this is Boruna, okay, I am staying. This is Boruna. I can stay a couple of rounds, as long as that guy keeps putting Boruna relics, I am going to stay. And it's Radiant, hehehe. There is no bypass, or? I am confused about how the bypass thing works, like, do I need to explore the map and find it, or is dropped by an enemy? I don't even know if that bypass thing is here in the void. I'm going to take a quick look. Oops. No, this doesn't open. Because if we can make this go faster, it should be worth a try. But no, I don't see. It's just strange, and here I do not see anything. Okay, I guess. No way pass for us. Eh, okay, how it was to go there? I don't remember. I was building the folly and that 90% damage reduction and for everyone is broken. Yeah, it is incredibly broken. Folly is overall a really good Warframe. I know the turrets and that stuff also do a percent of the enemy as HP. First HP as damage. So she's particularly quite strong. I think with something like Roar you can make her even more stronger. But I am not very interested in Folly, so I have just to unlock her up, level her up and forget about her. It's fun the fact that, for example, you can summon a key from the disruption. That's incredibly useful. Mostly because that way you don't need to be waiting for key carriers. I am genuinely lost here. Where was that entrance? Like there is a room here. I remember maybe I needed to press something too as well. So those walls go away. I don't remember. Anyways, for tomorrow, when I finish the guide, I will show it to a couple of persons so they can tell me if it's good, it's bad, or if they need to fix something. Like I did with the Tonfa guide. And when we have it completed, it will be time to upload it.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
I am happy. Tomorrow is a holiday. It's a holiday here too. I don't work, luckily. We got Noboruna. Sad. Alright, time to struck. And level up more weapons. Oh, that's cool, Erbo.
What you have learned here will
Kulebo. Hate his farm. It's impressive how in just 10 minutes of survival I get nearly all the daily standing for what this indicates. I wanna buy relic packs here.
We offer these to aid you, Tenno. This we give to
Oh, okay, I need relics, not Aya. Okay, so you get two Ayas at once. Can I say I got actually an Ayaya? Ayaya. Meanwhile, me on my Steam DMs. Ah, yeah, yeah. Maro.
Hey, welcome to my bazaar.
I wanna check here. Parthio.
Let's see who we can dredge up from the... If you're here for relics, you might have to crack a few before you get what you're after. By the glory and wisdom...
I'm gonna get everything for the Aya.
May the void bring you what you need. From memory to reality. Quick as a bow shot. Oh, glad to see it back in action.
Oh, Spectral Flames. Sadly, there are no gift options. Ah, yeah, yeah.
Here,
I think the Ayas, for example, you can trade them, but in a different way.
for crimes.
You first buy the relic the person wants with the Aya, and later he pays them.
By the glory and wisdom of the seven,
I still need to get that. Oh, yes, I still need a lot of Ayas. To get everything I want from here.
made you bleed for crimes.
But I am not going to force it, like I am just going to...
From memory to reality.
to slowly farm the Ayas. And this is the prime theme, so no, I'm not losing anything interesting. I got the cosmetics, which is what I wanted.
Don't go leaving anything unsaid.
Alright, more weapons to level. I don't know how more secondaries. No secondary then. All the time. I remember when it was the days of using the Grand Prime, because it was a really solid weapon. Okay, let's on combustion survival. Let's wait until people joins. Oh, wait! Now I understand why it's so silent. Fuck, I forgot the music. How can I forget my fucking music?
Art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Oh, okay. This burst? Or if I annotate it, it automatically swaps.
We're near a fissure.
Whoa. Here. Let's put this one. Yeah, if I can tomorrow, because I have been working a lot on the video, I'll try to fix the music that is, because the Persona 3 music is incredibly loud, while the Grand Fantasy Relink music I got is incredibly low. So I just need to adjustment.
If you have a necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy it.
Oh, now I think about it, I still need to level up Voidrig. But like it's Voidrig, he can kill by himself, so it's easy to level up. I will be worried if I still have to level up the goddammit Pony Widow. Holy shit. something for you guys to do. If one day we get a affinity blessing on weekend, level up your Gone Widow and your intrinsics, please. It's easy. I know it's easy. You go to survival there. But good luck to get people that want to stay there 20 minutes from here. Because I did my level up on survival railjack and it took me 1 hour per forma or more. Just taking a break for Warframes, and I have been playing for only 2 weeks. I guess you mean that you have playing Warframe only for a couple of weeks, and yeah, go ahead, like no rushing. I play Warframe because it's a game on low, plus I want to make the guide. While open relics, this is definitely the best way to do it, to be honest. You must be insanely drunk to not level up on a relic. Yeah, I like my Jade with more range, it's killing ways better. It's very comfy to use now. Hey, wait. What is this, guys? Now I understand why my weapons are not level up. What are you guys doing there? What have you found here? A panacea or what? And a person suddenly leaves. What is this party? I don't understand this party. Okay guys, keep killing. Level up my equipment. Yeah, that's it. Look how my equipment is leveling up. I play because I like bullet jump. Who doesn't love bullet jump? I am still putting it on the bullet jump Duet Night Abyss had, bro. It's like, here when you are doing bullet jump, okay, you still keep a good decent physics, it feels good, solid, you know? But in Night Abyss it was like, you will bullet jump, but at the same time it never felt like a bullet jump. In terms of vertically, yes, it helped to reach some places, but nah. If they actually manage to fix the game, I'll play it again. But it's going to be hard for them because now we got gacha GTA and it's like good luck competing with that, to be honest. Very good luck. Get some parkour speed. Okay, bro, a full build of parkour speed in Night Abyss will be the equivalent of a normal bullet jump here. So it's like, yes, exactly. There are builds, sorry, allergies, for planning, and yeah, you will actually move very fast while planning, while gliding, but it's not the same. Plus allergic to me, crazy. Yes, exactly, you fucking whale bitch. I am allergic to you. Yeah, did you not expect that? You talk to me and suddenly start sneezing. Well, you know that the more a man insults you, the more he appreciates you. Remember that. Okay, what is the guy? Oh, he was. He dead. the other day I entered Warframe directly in 0.5 seconds. It's not even that fast for me to even actually see someone on the lower part of the monitor that Steam Wars you are friends playing. Suddenly Mia sending me a ticket already. And I was like, how are you doing it that fast? Are you constantly watching Steam just to see when I am going online? Don't answer, I just feel that you are going to write yes. I have that remote feeling. Never change me, I love you. By the way, Mia, are you going to buy the DLC for Grand Blue Fantasy? The game was actually quite solid. Oh, I did not get this. What is this? Ah, that's the Somakor. I already got it. Okay, okay. So as I said a time ago, I am going to be on Warframe for a bit more until probably we get a new season in Path of Exile 2. By the way, then I heal. A second. Okay, now I am going to play the next season of Path of Exile 2 as well as streaming it, if everything goes well. And let's see, I mean, I will see more in details when we start playing the game. Because streaming the process, all the journey and that is something I want to do. I don't think no one is going to come by, but who knows. I don't care, I just gonna stream something what I like. But for now, as I said, I'm going to do the Warframe guys until I can. For now I want to do general information. Like, you know, just a bit of how is the mission inside, a bit of modding, a bit of parkour, a bit of mastery rank. You know, just so a person that is starting the game can see the video and say, okay, yeah, I can start doing this, this and this works like this and this. So they can, people can take their own decisions. That's in my opinion the best way I can write a guide. Just like I did for Tomfast, for example. I just drop the information and people can do whatever they want. But of course I will give recommendations as well. For example, one of the first recommendations I do is farming Rhino in Venus Assassination. Just because Jackal is not hard to kill and Rhino is a pretty solid Warframe for a newbie. You just press 2 and good luck dying. It's very hard to die with Rhino nearly. We have inverter head. You play Poe 2, I start playing Diablo. Why are you playing Diablo? That's the question. Okay, Mia, do the following. Leave Diablo. Return to Poe. New DLC. Class revamp. Hmm. Hmm. Sushi.
They are trespassers here.
Sushi fishy. But well, as long as you have fun. Oh, prickly. Okay, perfect. New warlock class with succubus outfit. Of course you are quite thinking on Booba. You are always thinking on Booba. I knew that was an insta purchase for you.
The void is summoned a little presence, and it clears our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
I think my weapons are done, by the way. Not yet, actually. Holy shit. Die. Yeah, the aparato also beneficial. Okay. Well, as I said, as long as you have fun, just be sure you are not overstaying onto the succubus, okay, Mia? I know you. That I know in the Grand Blue Fantasy game you went directly into the woman with the biggest booba.
The relic has been
By the way, for the DLC, Mia, we are also getting another woman with booba. I played her in the beta. Okay, I'm going to stay here up to minute 15. My weapons are... Yes, they are upgraded. Directly to Narmaya, exactly, literally. Mia saw, oh, big booba, and she went directly to Narmaya without thinking it twice. I also remember that I need to help her to make the build. Mostly because she was missing stuff like supplementary damage and that stuff. Later Mia still we go like, okay, let's kill Lucilius. So you get her, you complete that part, you have endgame. Mia dies 3 times up Lucilius and she's like, yeah, I am skipping this, good luck. I remember that I actually got angry that day. Ah, good old times. I was younger. I still remember me as a kid when I was happy. I was a person full of hope and dreams. Then one day I discovered... Ah yes, I discovered Monster Hunter Frontier Zeta and everything changes for worse. Ah, by the way, yeah, Mia is a girl, by the way. But nah, now you are a man, Mia. It's the meme, Kev. That's true. You're right, the meme is like that. You are a man of culture as well. But it's also quite fun because there are moments that I think people have confused Mia with a man or something like that. and at the same time, it's like I still remember when I was playing Dragon Dogma Online, which is when I meet you, Mia. A man came to me and asked me, "Hey, can you please help me do this dungeon?" Which is stupid. It's just killing the final boss and done. We did in 5 minutes, and the guy gifted me a mon of nitro. And later, I think he was like, "Yeah, you are a pretty good, pretty skilled woman." And I am like, "Bro, I am a man." As long as you look respectfully. Yeah, I understand, don't worry. I am not that kind of person, to be honest. Like, I don't care if you are a man or you are a woman. To be honest, I don't care that much. Like, the last time I cared about a person is because I noticed that she had a really fast typing skills. And I was like, I need to see her playing. That's it, nothing. The other time I was watching a person playing Dark Souls, a guy. And it's like, he's very good at protecting himself and knowing when he's attacking. Bro, this guy has gotten 2 golden rewards. What's happening with him? I even told you we're a woman initially. Excuse me? What? Explain me that. How many people know the things I am a woman? No, actually, Soul I actually become a woman because of your nick. I have the course of nicknames, or my nickname people doesn't know how to read it, or they think I am a woman. You know, at least I am going to say to keep it like that. I am starting to think that I just can change it from in my profile, put see her, and actually everyone will believe it. Okay, guys, change of plans. Time to start talking like this and start becoming a professional VTuber. You. Oh my god, no, that feels so fucking cringe. No one thinks of the spider as a male. Okay, guys, change serious topic, serious conversation. Let's cook here. So I start changing my voice and become a professional female VTuber. I studied the mind brain for so long. I just think too much gunners. I won't deny that, to be honest. I mean, more like gunning. I mean, who is more of a gunner? For example, the person that draws does the thing, or the person that consumes it? I don't know. Let's say, for example, something people gone to. Eve from Stellar Blade. She's incredibly sexy and really hot. Who is more gunner? The person who created Eve, aka Shift Up, or the person that is, staring at Eve like that? That depends. Because the way I see, for example, the case of Eve, it's like, okay, we are going to design this person to be as appealing, as sexy as possible. Because they have a psychological reason behind. That case, okay, I can see that they are not gunning as itself. Because, okay, we are just designing something. They are just making some kind of art. But what about, for example, the people? Then it's just inside the people that is, gunning at that art. Maybe they doing only for money. Probably. What I have learned is, sadly, if you want to have a bigger chance of success, it's way better if you are sexy or hot. It's incredibly easier and faster. For example, as a streamer, for example, if you are, I consider charisma is more important than anything. The fact that, for example, something I am constantly trying here while we stream, well, what I am streaming and you are guys talking with me, is that I try to create conversation. That was the other day, for example, I was talking about VTubers. That's why I am bringing, we are have brought up the gun fat. Okay, let's create a conversation with that. That is, in my opinion, a really, really important skill to have. You know, because it's being able to entertain people, being able to talk to people. Of course, there are going to be definitely moments that you are going to be like, speak slower, motherfucker. If this ain't horse auctions. Okay, so okay, I repeat from the beginning. Something I try to do is give conversation, a lot of conversation, because that's what makes the stream entertaining. So with that said, it's true that if you are a hot person, you have a good voice, it's going to be undeniably easier for you to get an audience and start building a community. Because in my case, for example, it's really rare that I get followers. It's true that the other day, this person allowed me to spot a small error that I have in the configuration that no one of us knew about that. So who knows, maybe from there it goes better. Let's see. But overall, it's like I am saying, I try to give you a lot of conversation from, you know, going in stuff, talking about VTubers. I still need to bring that up again, mostly because I talked one day with one guy, but I am waiting for him to return because he's a person I enjoy a lot talking to. He's a really cool guy. And if you think about it, it's a very interesting topic. Mostly because, you know, what was streaming before? Pick up your camera, turn on your favorite game, and start streaming. That's simple. You had a bit of lag, latency, or whatever. It was fine. You were still going to get people watching you. My previous Warframe streams were very bad. I was very bad at everything. I was not that good at the game. And I still had my audience and my regulars. Probably they will be here, I don't know, because after all I wanted to swap to English, because, you know, it's the language I am using more, and because it's global. I want my content to be global. That's what I want to use English. Because bitch, I fucking got official C1. I'm gonna give English use, no matter what. But now I just feel that if you don't know how to do video editing, how to do shorts, how to draw, how to do manualities stuff, how to do other things, how to code, how to blah blah blah, you cannot stream anymore. And it's like, deep inside, streaming is about, you know, playing video games, talking with people. And everything always end up being too convoluted, too complicated. It's understandable for a side because things evolve, things change. Nothing is forever the same. That's a reality we have to accept. And one day a person say, I am going to make an anime avatar and I am going to stream with that. And it ended up making the boom that created the VTubers. Do it for fun. Yes, exactly. That's the mentality I am trying to get with streaming. Like, I am just doing it because I am going to be playing video games anyways. I will play Path of Exile 2 anyways, so let's do it. I am going to play in the future the DLC of Grand Blue. I am going to do it anyways. I am going to stream it. Because the pizza I lose nothing. Like for example, the latest videos I have uploaded, I just have fun doing that, and I share it. And for example, I am still pretty happy that I killed that hardcore Lucilius, because it was a really good fight. Okay, let's equip the weapons. I told you many times, play for you. People will come by after. Yes, I understand that, but you also have to understand this. A person motivation has also a limit. If I see, for example, that there is literally no progress, no changes, no everything, I am saying there is a moment that your body says, do you really want to spend this energy? And there are days that I will think on streaming and my body suddenly starts dragging me down. Right now I am telling myself, okay, no matter what, no one comes, people comes, just do it. You know, have more, with scale, discipline. That's what I am trying to do. Have more discipline. If your body starts dragging you down, you ain't fat like me. I mean, I have seen you in photos. I don't think you are fat. You are a fucking whale. No, I'm joking. Jokes aside. But yeah, it's something like that. And the person I told you guys is also a VTuber, I enjoyed talking with him. I think he's going through the same. He has suddenly said today he's going to be invisible for a while, and I feel the problem he has is that he's struggling really hard. He's struggling really hard to find motivation. I tried to talk with him a bit, but he was like avoiding, like answering, but at the same time avoiding. That's why I have given him time, I have given him space, and I'm not going to bother him for now. Like, if he wants to way away, something that I did in the past. This is okay. This is not something everyone knows, okay? And it's the reason, for example, why I suddenly, from one day to another, I closed the channel and everything. I was looking for job in terms of that data analysis stuff. I did what is called a bootcamp, which is a very intense course, because where my brother is working, a few companions he have also did it, and they got a work. My brother talked about it. We took a look. I liked the idea, and I decided to do it. But well, it's an expensive course. Okay, I had to save a lot in order to do it. I did the course. I actually did very well. My performance was really good. I was really fast at doing the exercise, understanding the code, everything. I am quite decent at coding. So when I finished the course, I did the final project, I started to look for a job. That's when it started to go downhill. In not the way you are thinking, because I actually got a job. I started to work 3 months. I worked for a data analyst, as data analyst for a bank consulting company. I did quite a lot of stuff for them. I helped them optimize projects. I helped with data streamlines, data pipelines. I helped to create ETLs, which are called extract, transform, load for very but insanely big data streams. Like, I worked with TXT, I repeat, TXT files that weighed more than 7 gigabytes, and it was filled with millions, better said, of rows of specific data. I am not saying any specific details, so it's fine. I am always professional on that way. I don't like to share specific details of what kind of stuff I worked with. But anyways, I did a lot of job for them. But after the trial period, they said, okay, you are done here, thank you so much, goodbye. And the thing is, that moment I did not really mind it, because I was expecting it. I was on a very small seat with a very small chair, very small ambient workplace, okay? The bad thing of that is that it started to cause me a severe injury on my arm. Carpian syndrome. Carpian tunnel, actually. It was so bad that I would try to write with my phone, and my right arm was starting to get sleepy. I was not able to write on my phone. I was playing Punishing Great Ribbon and also Wuthering Waves at the same time, but I knew I had to take stuff out to rest my arm. So that's why I also quitted PGR and Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves, I was just trying it, so I was about dropping it, but PGR it was a gacha that I wanted to continue playing. Because for PGR, I was still helping on Great Ribbons, actually. Like, if you know Lina Sera from, Great Ribbon Radio, I have talked with her from time to time, and she is the girl that recommended me and gifted me Boy the Stranger because of the work I did for the page. So, for example, that's the video that, again, I am really happy that it has more than 1,000 views. Exists. Thanks for that, woman. Thanks for Lina Sera. So, returning to the topic, my arm was very bad. I think it was starting to get in a very serious bad spot. So when they fired me, I was like, okay, I got 3 months of experience. It's summer, I can rest and recover. A couple of days after I got fired, my arm started to stop the pain, okay? It started to get way better. I returned to my PC, I returned to do stuff, and I said, okay, time to look for another job, but I have now a bit of experience, it's going to be easier. I got more calls, everything seemed to be going well. I also started to study English because I wanted to get the official certification. And it was a strange period because my mother was also very sick of her nerves. So for a side, when I got fired, I was like, okay, this is still fine because I can still take care of my mother. You know what I mean? So for a side, yeah, I lost the job. But for another side, they just hired me for the 3 months of the trial period. They lied to me from the very beginning. Also, that job was supposed to be more than 20,000 per year. It ended up paying less. But it was a job, so I could not say no. You know what I mean? Anyways, during summer, after that, I was taking care of my mother. I was still looking for a job. I was still doing my videos. And I got another job for a Spanish transport service called Alsa. It was a really good job. It was close to home, only 20 minutes on train and 20 minutes walking. I would walk every day, which was very healthy for me. And I was thinking like that is okay, it's a walk, but hey, that way I am also walking 40 minutes a day, so I am doing something, a minimum. Now with the dog, I am doing more than that, but anyways, that's another thing for later. And I was really happy. I was doing my stuff. I still have time to do everything because I will end the job, and after half an hour I will at home. I had a day of remote work. I also do a small business travel to know the rest of the team on another part of Spain, so I did a free travel because they paid me everything, the food, the hotel, everything. But after 2 weeks, suddenly you are fired. No reason. I even asked, did I do something wrong? No, they don't even know. I was like, okay, that's really bad because now I am in a very bad spot. I have not been working in a few months. I could have added this on my curriculum if I worked for another 3 months. It's understandable. But what do I do? 2 weeks. In my first job, I was hired to work in the database, but in the end, the database department didn't even exist. I am doing IT support. I can totally see it. The companies are going to be constantly lying to you, always. So it's especially human resources. Anyways, as I was saying, I got fired. This time I got upset. Okay, I even wanted to cry and I could not. It was like that. My mother hugged me, my brother told me that it was fine, just keep looking, but after that, everything went downhill. I got fired from job. I was thinking, okay, I still have the channel, maybe I can do something with it. And I found out that part of the Monster Hunter community was trashing my muscle kills because apparently I was not a fucking speedrunner. In another aspect, I also got really bad news, and I was in a moment of, okay, everything is going very wrong here, and I had to take a decision. I wanted no one to bother me, so I left most of my Discord servers, most of my contacts, I deleted a lot of people in Discord, and I closed my DMs, as well as closing the channel. Everything. I closed everything. I even hid all the videos because I panicked a bit and I was a bit angry. I won't deny that. Later, after a week, I felt a bit bad because I was. I think you tested me. I don't remember if you tested about that, Mia, or it was another friend who told me, yeah, but the guides you do that stuff, it's very useful for the community. So you should at least put that on private or public. And I actually felt very bad because, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, the new people that is going to play the game has done nothing wrong to deserve that. So that's why I left only the guides public again. But I still left the DMs closed because I wanted no one to bother me. I full focused on getting a job, learning more programming, doing online courses, doing works on my own. I even did a bot, connected it to ChatGPT, created a database for it. So I could show it to companies that, hey, I am working with AI, I am a worthy person to be hired. It's true that a couple of interviews I did not perform correctly because I was a bit touched, okay? It's true that that's bad on my side. But after a bit, I started to do them better again. I started to get also a few changes, but nothing was working. At the end, I will do interviews, I will do stuff, but at the end, it ended up like, hi, we have seen your curriculum, we like it, please do this interview with this AI. AI interviews. I did one to see how it was going, but I quickly realized that, yeah, you don't want to hire me, you just want my data. I started to get a lot of scam calls. I started to get a lot of spam emails. I tried for a bit more until January of the past year. And my family started to be like, we understand that you have worked really hard and everything. And I also was thinking about this, so return to telecommunication for a bit and rethink. I started to look for work on both fields, data stuff and telecommunications again. And I got an interview for a data analyst job and at the same time another telecommunication job. The telecommunication job I am right now. And I did both interviews at once, I talked with both companies at once. The telecommunication company talked to me first and told me, yeah, we want to hire you. At first you are going to be working on the office while you learn a couple of weeks. Later you are going to be full remote. And I was like, yeah, that's a very solid work. It's more than my previous work, and it's full remote. I am going to save a lot of money on traveling. I continued. I took the job on telecommunications, but the day I started working, the other company of data analysts talked to me as well, and they told me that they wanted to continue the interview process. They asked me to do it in the morning during my work shift. And I directly told them that I could not be available. The human resource guy quickly found out that I was working, and he directly told me the following: that if I wanted the job of data analyst, I should compromise with them, leave the one I am working right now, and do the interview with them. Aka, do the interview on Wednesday morning. I am not going to take. I was not going to take a day off just to do an interview. Reschedule it to me. Make it me in the afternoon. I am happy doing that. They refused. So I was in the spot of losing the job and risking it on saying no to that data analyst job, say goodbye to everything related to that analyst, say goodbye to what I studied and spent money on, and just keep working on telecommunications. I knew it was probably going to be a lie, what the human resources guy was telling me, so I refused that job at the end. I feel I did well, because when I rejected it, the guy got angry and like, you should not waste your time. You should say it on the beginning if you are looking for another job, while we are also talking to you for this one. And I am like, okay, what about my time then? What about the time I have been spending looking for a job? Applying for stupid job requests that tell you to stupid crazy stuff like, have you seen news and come with incredibly and revolutionary solutions for problems in real life? There are even jobs asking you to do a TikTok video about why they should hire you. So yeah, I just rejected that job at the end. I just felt a lot of red flags on that data analyst job. Also, it was I got the first call of that job 1 month before I even started looking for telecommunications, but they said, nah, it's because we got to stop the process for a bit, we got a couple of stuff to do first, and I feel that they hired another person and that person failed, so they got the curriculum from other people or something. I don't know, to be honest. I have a lot of hypotheses. I never thought about it deeply, mostly because I saw a lot of red flags on that company. Needed more than 1 month only to contacting me, for me is a red flag. Something went really wrong there. So anyways, is that I started to work on that company. Thanks to the remote work and that, I managed to play a lot of things. I played by Stranger, I played by Stellar Blade, I played other games, I returned to do Hitler stuff, which I enjoyed. And slowly I started to feel better again, and I said like, yeah, maybe I can just resurrect the channel. Because I knew a lot of people thanks to it. How to say it? I just missed it. And that I still remember when there people were lost with Frontier Zeta, and that my videos helped them a lot. Mostly because a lot of people is scared about musos. They were scared about training Tonfa because they knew nothing about the weapon, but I appeared and changed it. I gave them information. I know the community, the Tonfa community of Frontier Zeta is way better now, just because I have played the game, I have documented it. I am 100% sure of it. That there is a chance that there is a pre-nerfy and after nerfy period on Tonfa skill. I am sure of it. Other people like Belial, Relial, I think Belial was called Gigafestive or something like that. He helped me to document the guide. They were also Tonfa players. They are also very skilled, by the way. More than me, actually. But well, they just put more time at the end. So yeah, we had people that was skilled, but now the overall level, what I'm meaning, it's way higher. Like if you compare the Frontier Zeta with before I was there and after my guides, the level is way higher. but definitely. Mostly because people knows now how to play the weapon, has the information to build around it, and has the information to get their own playstyle. So yeah, that's also the reason that that's a bit the backstory of everything. Why I left the channel, why I closed it, why... That's a bit of a story of desperation, of an internal war, let's say better. What is that history called? The war within. Yep. I had my own war within. So now if someone asks me, hey Nesty, why did you left? Just tell them this story. And it's literally like that. So for a side, if I could go back in time and change a decision, probably I will not change anything. Because maybe if I go back in time and change something, I will not be here talking to you. I am also aware that each person has their own history, you know, their own struggles, their own fights. So that's something I am also trying to respect a lot. Of course, if I see a really bad build, you are going to see me freaking out. Of course, you are going to do it. Oh my god, you are not safe from that. But it's like I said, I'm flying or resetted you. I remember when you closed the videos. Yeah, I am sure a lot of people in Frontier community remembers that. If people told me, yeah, bro, you did something very stupid at closing the videos, I am going to say, yeah, you are totally right. But in this life, we are do some stupid decisions. Sometimes because of desperation, sometimes because we just need a change on life. I remember. Oh, I know, Lemao. Something you reacted to. Home office is life. Definitely. I am happier and I am working on home. It's still teleoperator, but I don't know. Doing night shift at home, watching anime, is very refreshing, to be honest. Sounds nice. I am just saving life for a living. Saving life for a living.
The art of combat must be practiced.
Well, but in your case, Mia, you are a nurse.
The canvas of war.
Like, I have a deep respect on you because of that. Don't get mistaken. But like, I think being a nurse is a very complicated work. And more for me that I see a bit of blood and I am like, and I collapse on the ground. I mean, not literally like that, I can see blood. I mean, I have watched a Kamika kill, for example, where you can literally see an amputated arm. But in real life, oof, it's harder for me. Now I am here. But so now let's continue killing on Warframe. We had our story. Later I bring another topic, but for now I have talked a lot. I'm going to drink a bit more water actually. So for now, actually this is something I can say. I am making the guide for a site because I want to attract more people, and I think a very good idea is to provide something for the community. You know, I don't like the current state of Warframe content creators. A lot of them do videos barely showing the build. Others that are actually genuinely doing it well. But I just want to see if I can, I don't know, pop up even if it's just a bit, drop comfy builds for people to use for templates and adapt as their needs. And let's see if I can keep building from that. Deep inside, Warframe is a really good game to start with because people is friendly here. Hard Soder, are you Albacete enjoyer? Albacete. Pues no sé, mijo, la verdad que no sé muy bien qué decirte. Pero no, yo soy madrileño enjoyer, sadly. Estoy atrapado en Madrid. I am madrileño enjoyer, bro. I have been in Almería recently with my brother to visit some stuff, a zoo, and visit a friend he has. Really good place. But overall, I mean, if I am going to travel as well, most of my times my family want to go to Calpe or the beach. But now we are trying to live more Spain. Visit Paris, visit Roma, that's kind of stuff we have been doing the past years. I have really enjoyed it that times. I have to thank my brother again. Because if it wasn't for me, my dumb ass will still be here farming in Warframe. Best moment of my life. So, as I was saying before that question, yeah, I want to do... How to say that? I want to do some stuff for the community. That's why I also want to stream Warframe, like, why not? It's a very good game to stream. And as I was saying, the community is really friendly. Eres cantadísimo. Qué grande. Hay algunas palabras, la verdad, que tienen tantos significados que ya no sé ni qué decir, ya ni qué pensar. If you think about it, in Spanish we have a lot of ways to say I am going to punch you, or I am going to... Te voy a dar una hostia, te voy a dar un guantazo, te voy a dar un gibsonazo. ¿Me entiendes? For example, that. There are a lot of ways in Spanish to insult someone. It's crazy to think how small Europe is. You guys can take a train and arrive on another country. I can actually take a bus from Spain and go to Paris in the same bus, if I correct correctly. Consider that I live in the Spain capital. So yeah, I can actually take a train. No, actually, in Spain we have what is called AVE, Alta Velocidad Española, Spanish high speed. Those trains go to approximately 400 kilometers per hour. So you can go from one side of Spain to the other in one single afternoon. So for example, when I traveled to Zaragoza with my brother, we actually took the AVE. Yeah, that's really amazing. That's what I say. Okay, Spain sucks on a few things, like the weather. We are getting tropical weather here, and I am not a fan of tropical weather. I will need serious help if that happens. But for the rest, we have really good food. Luckily, we have a lot decent, how it is called, social security, at least. Sadly, luckily, I hope so. Medical care is hanging there. It's still not as bad as you saw. Luckily. But yeah, it's a decent place to live, luckily. Is it snow there? Bro, what's the snow? I am from Madrid, capital. Are you kidding me? What's the snow? Okay, no, yeah, the snow, okay, you mean snow powder, that condiment you add to the food. Yeah, exactly, yeah, snow, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I am not. No, jokes aside, we got a bit of snow this year, but a little bit. And that's rare. That's very rare lately. But it only snows on the mountains. Or the north part of Spain, Galicia. In Galicia, which is a small part which is on the top left corner, if I recall correctly, there is always rain on snowing. Mostly raining, by the way. If you are from Galicia and you tell me, yeah, I like this rainy days, I know you are lying. You cannot possibly like what you always have. You know what I mean? I don't mind sunny days, but I prefer rain. And that's a heavy indicative that I live in the middle of Spain. So yeah, most of the times we are going to get sunny days. And at this rate we are going to end up having such tropical weather that is going to be like, yep. Now guys, prepare because Spain is going to start, how it's called on English, producing chocolate at this rate because of the tropical weather. One day we are going to be the competence of Hawaii in that aspect. If I recall correctly, it's Hawaii from where chocolate comes from. I need to check that. I am not sure, okay? I am not sure. Don't take that literally, take it with a grain of salt. But again, I like Spain. It's a good place. Let's be honest, the best thing, one of the best things for me, the food. No matter where I go, I have gone to Italy, to Paris. Okay, I ended up eating well, but on decent restaurants, okay, with very good reviews, that stuff. Here I come to average restaurant here in Spain with barely good reviews, and I am going to order a steak with fries, and I'm going to live fucking full and happy that I got my steak with fries. Oh, with drink of dessert, by the way, probably. Okay, I am going to open this relic. I am going to leave the survival. What I don't know, for example, from here, how is the weather on Brazil? If I recall correctly, you say you are Brazilian, right? It's always raining, it's cloudy, or you have a potpourri? Like every day is a total different weather. Depends on the region. Bro, you can say the same for nearly any country. Like, okay, you don't want like... okay, that's what I was supposed to say. Where I live is basically hot. I don't think it's going to be as hot as you. Wink wink. But yeah, I understand. It's the same here. Where I live is... okay, it's not as heavy as Sevilla. For example, right now I am at 27 degrees, for example. But in Sevilla, which is a bit more at the south, it's probably 35 degrees in end of April. In other regions, it even snows, for example. Yeah. It's understandable because if other regions have more mountains and that stuff, yeah, I can see it. Okay, let's see the relic loot. Orthos, Burstone. I'm going to get the Orthos. Or Sarofang. Cool, I get. I'm going to get the Sarofangs actually. Just because I don't remember if I have it. But yeah, Italy, weather with more climate change is getting more and more violent. That's something I really dislike. And I don't think it's going to get better with the fucking trashy AI stuff we get lately. I am starting to think that Earth is like games like Diablo and Path of Exile. We have seasons. We are now in the AI season. Eventually, I don't know, we are going to get another season. What it is? The material of the future. I don't know, something like people say with Grapheno. It was all news about graphene on that shit material. But what's up about that? I have learned something. I never trust what people say is the future. Like, AI is the future of anything. AI or NFTs are the future of gaming. And blah 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 is the future. Virtual reality is the future. I don't trust it. Because with the future, saying something is the future, oh, also the metaverse, I just feel they are trying to sell you a promise. And I don't want to be sold a promise. Just sell me the present. Do you know what I mean? A really good example I always I like to put on this kind of stuff. When people tell you a game gets better after 100 hours on it. Warframe is an example. A lot of people say, yeah, just give that try to this game. After 100 hours, it gets really, really good. You're going to enjoy it a lot. But that's a promise. What if I don't like it? What if something happens and I cannot play Warframe, for example, after a time playing? I don't know. It reached 50 hours. I cannot stop. I cannot continue playing. What now? You have lost that. In the case of AI, it's not your time, it's actually money. Or worse, your actual intelligence. I have seen people not even... Okay, I think my dog's going to bark. 1 second. Okay, all good. As I was going to say, with AI, I have seen people not being able to do simple tasks because they depend on AI so hard. And I dislike that a lot. Like, you're probably a person that can do really good stuff if you work for it. And a lot of people, a lot of programmers have gone insanely hard into AI, not doing it. Okay, just copy pasting what ChatGPT drops or vomits. And later it gets stuck on an endless loop of trying to fix the same problem it has created. I never liked that. I have used the ChatGPT after as well. I have practiced with it. You know, it's a tool after all. You gotta know it. And the best way to know a tool is to try it out. And when I did the music reproductor that you see on the corner, I was thinking, okay, I can watch a video of an Indian person doing a music reproductor on his own, or I can ask ChatGPT, we make it together slowly. Even if it gives me the code, I write it so I understand what I am doing. And there are some bugs that I have managed to fix by myself because I did that. I wrote the code, I read it, and I did it together alongside it because I had no idea how to do it. So okay, and teach me how to do it, and I learn. I want to learn with the process. So use it as a tool to learn, to investigate and go deeper into that. Okay, all good. But if you are trying to make it be the brain, it's not going to work. You need to be the brain of that. So I am very careful when I use AI. It's very easy to rely on it. And I think it's designed purposely to make people rely on it. And that's fucking disgusting. I don't like the fact that all companies now want us to use AI. What are you going to think by yourself? Just use AI. Like, no. I want to think by myself. If I have learned something by thinking by myself, is for example to defeat hard bosses, is to have fun playing, is to make my own builds on Warframe. I'll crash out on AI. Yeah, we have going from talking about my previous GR and deep story and that stuff to talking about AI. What's the next? Let's talk about VTubers again. Okay, question. Would you guys think if I had a PNG here in the corner, that more people will pass by the stream? Because I have always seen a VTuber like used an intermediary, an avatar. I have always considered, okay, making an avatar for the stream so people connect is something that can be done. But then I always have the same question that always makes me say, no, I'm not going to do it. Will people watch me because of the avatar or because of me? They prefer the avatar or they prefer me? If I disappear and the avatar is still there, will people keep watching? I have always considered if you are streaming, if you watch a streamer, it's because the streamer is there. Okay, you may like more or less the game. Not sure if you are follow here. For example, you frame here, no matter what I play, you are there. You same for you, Mia. In your case, Greece, you have discovered me because of Warframe, I understand. I am going to get into the survival. I got new stuff, yes. So I understand if every person has a different reason to watch a streamer. You like him or you like his content. Everyone has their own reason. But when there is a VTuber in the middle, I always have that question. The few VTubers that I have watched, only a couple of them, is because I like the person behind the model. I don't care who you are as VTuber, I don't care the model, I don't care if he's sexy, I don't care if he's a man, I don't care if he's a woman, I don't care. I care about how the person behind it is and what kind of content is doing as well. I always keep a bit of mind on the content. Because, well, after all, we are also attracted to it. But I don't like the fact of I am going to watch a VTuber itself. I don't care about the person behind, only the model. Like, okay, you don't like a stream itself, you just like anime? What's your opinion about it? That's something I have always wanted to talk with people, but I have not mentioned it much. I guess it depends on the person or on what you are watching. But it's something that I think from time to time. There is someone dead here? Or is the minimap betraying me? Okay, no, whatever. By the way, I am going to do this. Okay, now I have things. I have a no. Okay, guys, after this mission, I am going to build Noko. I have to give him a serious try. I have no problem as long as the stream is cool. That's a valid argument, and that's actually a solid point. If the stream is cool, okay, but here is the next question. Let's say, friend, here that I had a VTuber, okay? I don't know, I become a tonfa, for example, or a spider, for real. And after that, I create a VTuber and suddenly I disappear. But another random person takes the model, takes the spot of the streamer with the model. I follow people who don't have a camera, others who do, VTuber, and people who don't have a mic. Yeah, you follow a lot of people, understandable. I also follow a few persons who do different variety of stream. That's nice because after all you have different stuff to watch. And hey, even after following so much people, you are still here. What a king. So, yeah, I think it's depending on your preferences on what you want. You might get more traction if some people are interested in VTubing. That's true. What I think is, if I become a VTuber, what I am going to attract more are other VTubers who want to do content with me. or who is looking for other VTubers, like, okay, I have seen your model and I love it. Stuff like that. Because the other VTubers I watch, what interests them the most is if you are another VTuber or not. And if your model is cute or not. Or cute or it looks well. It's just a different kind of streaming and getting along with people. That's why when I am talking about VTubers, part of me is always like, okay, does the person matter or the model itself? Because what I feel, at least, or that's probably the case on the professional VTubers, it matters more the avatar than the real person itself. Cute or funny? Probably. There is a chance that, for example, if I become I don't know, a spider VTuber, for example, because Nerstilia comes from Nerstilla, the spider monster hunter. Who knows, maybe I attract people who also like spiders, for example. Or other people see the stream on Twitch and say, hey, I am going to visit this guy. Let's see what's happening here, because they got attracted by the VTuber. For a side, I want to be myself here on stream. I don't want to create a character of the typical style of hello, hello, I am Nersty, I am a real spider. Meow. I don't like that at all. Because I just feel that I will be a character. It's true that's okay, it's a character that comes from me. But again, there is a chance that it's a barrier between me and the public. When I am streaming, I want people to talk to me and I want to talk to the people. So that I just cannot avoid to see it as a mal of a barrier. I see your point, but I think I see the difference in case of change of people. True. And also, another thing is true. Some VTubers that I have talked to, and I have talked in DMs too as well, they are not really different as themselves and as the VTuber. They are usually themselves, and that's quite nice. But after all, it ends up being an image you have to keep. I think I only follow one VTuber too. It's something that I got interested on it because it's like, okay, this is something I may end up doing. I am going to see how other people do it. I have watched amateurs, I have watched people with 50, 40 views. I have watched actually VTubers who have a lot of views. I have not. How do you say? I have not watched. Who's the popular streamer? He has a lot of viewers. Something I don't remember. But I have watched others, and I cannot avoid to see the most popular ones end up being excessively oversexualized. Not all of them. Most of them, as I mean. Iron Mouse. Yeah, that one. Iron Mouse. I have not watched much about her, so I cannot say. But I have watched others, and those that had a lot of views ended up also being more centered on the VTuber itself than the anything else. The VTuber is the brand. The VTuber is the main product. The VTuber is everything. If you remove the VTuber, there is no stream. There is nothing. In the case of an amateur case, it's people more not being the character, it's being a combination of both. So I can understand. There is a lot of perspectives, there is a lot of ways to see it. It's a complicated topic. But in the case of a professional, I don't like it not a single bit. Mostly because of that, it feels artificial. And to be honest, if I want to see an anime character playing video games, I don't know, I just, I go watch anime. An anime about gamers. It's also like the obsession of turning everything into anime. And like, I want to stay a bit here in reality as well, I like anime, I am a bit of a freak. If I mean, I am starting to decorate my room with more stuff, but it's true that I have not bought any anime figure. Maybe one day. If I still play at PGR, I will have bought merch from PGR because I really love Lip. Lip was one of my favorite characters in PGR. And she is not in the slightly sexualized, by the way. She is a really cute character, really good designer. The proportions are nice. But it has something in her design. It's strange to ask. To explain. But I guess it's just the way the characters are designed on a gacha after all. Have you guys tried... What was this? The new one that released? NTE. Neverless to Everness, if I recall correctly. I watched my friend play it yesterday. And I am impressed by the high quality that gachas are getting. They are starting to get a really high quality and that's really interesting. Because now this time people is finally going to be able to see their waifu in Ultra HD. But now it's like, I think people, I don't remember if that was the one that people say anime hate GTA. Because I know that in NTE you can also go to jail. That's actually an interesting mechanic. But I don't really know at all. I will probably, I mean, I will need to play the game to say more, but I am not really in the mode of playing more gacha after I leave PGR. Mostly because I don't want to return of random, absolutely everything random, dailies. Enough that I play Granblue Fantasy Relinked, it has already a lot of RNG stuff, by the way. But well, it had, Granblue Relinked has really hard bosses and really cool content anyways. So I think this was a kind of worth. Any gacha you guys are currently playing, for example? Or are you thinking of try the NTE one? Maybe not stick long with that one, just, hey, I just released it, let's give it a try. It's always nothing bad for trying out the game. But after all, I always recommend, I don't want for a side to recommend gachas to people. Because I cannot, after all, gachas are built on the psychological trick of make people spend as much money as possible. And I don't want to see like, I recommended a gacha to a person and he got so addicted on it that he spent insane amounts of money on it. It's something that I don't want to experience. So if I am going to recommend a game, it's a game that I genuinely enjoy, and it's a game that you just genuinely can appreciate, at least without spending 100 euros per month. At the end, this is true. At the end of the day, each person does whatever they want, and it's not my problem at all what people do with their lives. But if I have an audience, I want to be responsible for that audience. Because if, let's say I have, I don't know, let's say I have 200,000 subscribers and my streams have 2,000 people watching. A part of me will be scared because that people, some of them will do anything I say. If I say, hey guys, 2 plus 2 is 5, so people will say, nah, 2 plus 2 is 5 because Nercy said it. It's an example, don't get so crazy. So we understand what we are talking about. So that's why I will be careful of what games I recommend, or if I am going to take a sponsorship. But anyways, sponsorships, for example, I will not accept them either. if let's say I could survive without sponsorships, I would not take them. The thing about that is, when you take a sponsorship, you do the video with that and that stuff, you trade a bit of the trust the community has on you for that sponsorship. So the question would be, I am going to trade a bit of that trust for money or whatever. It always depends. On how you do it. If a company tell me, nah, we want you, I don't know, let's say Hojo contacts me and say, hey, we want you to play Genshin Impact, do a few streams and talk about the game. If they allowed me to play the game by myself, say whatever I need to say without telling me what do I need to do, or if they need to proofread the plot and the script I am making for that, I will think about it. If I can say what I need to say, if I can be myself, then yes. But if they tell me something like we need to review the script, so it fits what we want you to talk about the game, it's nothing bad, then I am going to say no. Again, I would prefer to be honest over everything. And if they pay for a person to review the product and the product is a shit, I want to be calm and say, look guys, they have paid me for that, but the product is a shit. It is what it is. I will give the company what they can improve, and if they want to listen to their community, they can. If not, whatever, their problem. That's how I see it. But maybe I will say, okay, it does a few bad things, but hey, this is really well done. Not, not throwing trash for the sake of throwing trash. I don't like that either. And I think that has been enough shopping, to be honest. So I don't know if you are guys still there, you are sleeping, you are still trying to process me talking really fast. I'm going to rest my voice for a couple of minutes because yeah, I'm starting to feel my throat a bit tired. What's the emote? Sub nerd. Not gonna lie, I am a nerd. That's how I am. But hey, we are having fun here. That's what matters. Oh. Okay, someone is returning to home.
Those optimists are scanning for targets. They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
No one is returning home, and I did not open the relic. I did not open the relic. No, no. Ay. Yeah, buddy. No time for reactants. I move it around. No. Nah, all good, guys. I just need 1 minute. It's raining inside my room over my eyes. You'll never see it coming. Yeah, I'm going to be careful from now. Guys, just give me 1 minute, okay? It's raining on a sunny day inside my room over my eyes. It's raining, okay? It's raining. It's raining. Nah, it's fine. If I did not have Valkyrie, okay. I will be very angry, but whatever. Let's chill. Okay, I think my throat is better now. I also drink a bit of water. Any topic you want to discussing, guys? Or you just want to vibe with the music? Actually, this is something I considered. I have not reached affiliated yet, sadly. But it's fine, I will reach it when I reach it. If I get that, one of the redeems is going to be letting you choose the video game music. Because I have not seen any streamer do that, letting the people choose the music. And I like that idea. Then I am taking music from other games. I cannot worry about the copyright. I don't need to worry. An idea I really like a lot. Here. I think my equipment is going to reach level 30 when I finish this. All good. Prepare to play Abyss Watcher's Host. Okay, I need to... Okay, I am going to get the track. And I put it for you, but I need to download it. 1 second. That's a good one. I'm going to activate... I'm going to do the follow. When I have 1 bit minute, okay. Time to speedrun this. It's just a beautiful track of its watchers. I don't know how I could miss this one. But hey, Santier theme is goated, okay? So it's staying until... Okay, it's preparing. Later I acquire it legally. Save here. For now it's going to be here. But for now we can do it like that. If you want me to add a specific track, I can always do it. And if I am adding it directly, I will play it at least manually once, you know? So you listen to it. Okay, now I have my relic. I opened it. Prepare for the bronze drop. Here it comes. See? See? What did I say? I put it here. The other files. I will need to restart the music reproductor, so I will. I will play it when this track ends. Actually, this is something I think about. You can judge the quality of a Warframe party depending on how much the quality gets to live. When I am playing with my endgame friends as well, because I say it like that because we are quite strong. This guy will have died 0.5 seconds after spawning, literally like that, because we will be ready waiting for him to appear. I really love them. We are so idiot, but at the same time we are so incredible. And you know, stuff we usually do with friends. I don't usually listen to many soundtracks. The only ones I listen to are from Doom and the Soul series. Yeah, I mean, Doom series and Dark Souls have a really nice quality, incredibly good. I really like, for example, Stellar Blade, because it's as well amazing. But for example, when I am doing any other stuff, I don't usually listen to those tracks. Not anymore. This is mostly for my stream because I liked it, and because I cannot worry about copyright. I don't need to worry about that. So it's also a way to improve the stream and be safe against copyright. Okay, the track ended. Desktop. Here. Oh, and by the way, if you notice, my reproductor has a... no. It's still like that. It has a custom background. I have a Chrono Trigger background there. I also had one before from Stellar Blade. But you know, Stellar Blade is Stellar Blade. I just had it as a... what was called a placeholder. But that way, for example... no, it's not a big ass on the screen. I promise it. I promise he's watching the campfire, okay? It's a campfire, not an ass. Okay, here you have, buddy. The track I promised. This track is incredible, by the way. When I found the Abyss Watchers, with this track, I was insanely motivated. Like when a friend say he didn't have mods on Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah. And suddenly you look at his screen and he's fighting, I don't know, with Kirito using dual blades. Then he enters the room and we have Hino and Mikoto. That's incredible. That's something we could do, for example, for Grand Blue Fantasy. Add so many mods, we don't even know what game we are playing. I actually did something like that. I need to find the video. Maybe I can show it to you here. I'm going to end this survival here and I saw you. But yeah, this is definitely a banger track. Really? Okay, I take it. And just in case I'm going to put a relic, because I am always careful. I mean, if I am going to leave, I prefer to put a relic just in case. I'm going to kill those guys. I mean, how they buffing the operator damage is just insane. Just imagine if we had that when we were spamming Tridolons time ago. I'm going to go to extraction. Wait, I am going to kill this guy. I need the steel essence. And I definitely go to extraction after that. But you know, steel essence are steel essence. No, it's this way. For how long is that guy going to survive? He should be dead already. Dead? Joink. And now we live. And if by casualty I cannot live for anything, I still have one relic boat. This? So I don't need to worry about energy. Okay, so look, add source. Browser. Okay. No, it's not the browser what I am here, right? No, it's not this. Remove. Ah, it's this one. Is this a window capture? This is the background I have right now. I think it's better visible. Oh my god, it's scaring me again, the dog. If I put it like this, but the format is... It's a bit messy here, I should fix it one day. One day I will fix it. And the wallpaper, before I had this before. This one is also like quite nice for a Stellar Blade, but I don't like Eve staring at me because here is standing like at my fucking soul, and I don't like that. I also have this before. This is Raven from Stellar Blade as well. But you know, like, I was feeling a bit awkward having just a waifu here, you know. So I ended up going with Chrono Trigger. Oh no, wait, here. Stream. And is this one, but I need to remove. Ah yes, I wanted to show you. And let's see if I still have that video. Because I don't know what all now. Here. Is this one? No way, I still have it. Yeah, I still have it. Wait, I am going to stop the music for a second. Recording. This is how one day I made PGR look like. No, PGR no, Grand Blue Fantasy, okay? This is Relink Fred here. I'm gonna add capture the audio for application. Look at what's the music. And look, and Narmaya is Alpha from PGR. My Cagliostro is 9S. My Catalina is Alice as well from PGR. And my Io, my Magician, is fucking Frieren. And I saw these two PGR players and they were like, yeah, PGR has evolved a lot, bro. I have seen a lot of people with this, but in a more descriptive way, like with Kirito as Lancelot and that stuff. I died there, but just consider that I only have 7,000 HP, okay? The Murmur preparing to be Fatalis. That's a really good one. Oh, the quality is very chunky. But stay automatic, stay fixed. This was incredible. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing Relink. It's just a great game, to be honest. And to be honest, the person that did Alpha here, he nailed it. But just fucking brilliant, bro. On the stupid 9S. I mean, it would be very fun to play it because 9S will do the gesture from Cagliostro, trying to be cute. Oh, and this is just peak. Look at this image. Fucking pretty nice. And the music from Pokemon. Like, on top of that, fucking Pokemon. And that was the in PGR one of the weekly modes. It was called the Phantom Pain Cage, which was killing bosses basically, killing them as fast as possible. So it's like, yeah, I am starting that game mode, but I really going to rolling. What weapons I am missing too far to whip to bro? Great, only 3 weapons. How much progress I have done in the mastery rank? I don't think much. Actually, I have done a nice chunk. I still need to level up more stuff. Let's see, what am I missing? Warframes? Bow Prime, Boruna Prime, Temple. I have not farmed Temple yet. Oh, and Jirem. I mean, I am missing only 4 frames. That's nice. Primaries, I am missing 47. 27 secondary. Wait. Ah, no, yeah. Okay, no, not so much difference. 27 secondary. Oof, a lot of 43 melee. 2 companions. The Dorma Hound. No, 2 robotic. The Dorma Hound and the Heck Hound. Yeah, I am missing the doggos, the match doggos. Companions, I am missing more actually. I need to focus one day on companions. Bone Widow. Oh, I am missing one drive. You can get the Hound from Sister. Yeah, true. I am going to do the Sister, so I am going to kill 2 birds on a stone. I am going to kill 2 sisters on a single stone. You can allow it. After that jokes, you are legally allowed to punch me, by the way. Some of the weapons, I already crafted them. The same for those 2. I am missing the Grand Muplins. Not that much, I am just... Ah, no. Oh, and the Sirocco! Oh my god, I need to upgrade the Sirocco. Okay, that's good to know. Deep inside, I am not missing much. It's true that I am missing a specific stuff, but like... At least I have done the heaviest in terms of weapons, which are Koda, Kuba. At least I got them. I just Tenet. Ah, La Strum Prime, I do not have it. Okay. And most of those are the primes that I can just buy them. The same for secondary, I think about it. Catabolist. Catabolist is from Dojo actually. I need to craft that. Dual Coda Torchica. Epitaph. I can't do craft with the normal Epitaph. And neither the normal compressor. Lato Vandal, I need to buy it. Rattle Gods is the hit gun. Eventually I will work on the weapons. The best thing I will do is let's you guys here, I Google each weapon one by one and just slowly farm them. And I still need to, I think I can, yes, I can take the Iola, Caforma. It's easier to farm now. Directly, I am not going to farm it, I am going to buy it. I ain't touching Simulacrum. Like, I already burned Simulacrum enough with farming Cora. But it's good that they actually did that change. Like, allowing people to get that weapon is good. Only the community gets benefit for that. And that beside, more people are going to buy them if they are at a lower price. It's still massive respect if you farm them time ago. But it's always nice to have more access to stuff. Okay, I am aware that I am spamming Hades so much, is that with the same gameplay, but I want to finish up leveling the equipment. So for now I am going to keep going Jade and
Half of Cascade, half of a bit of Cascade. Let's go. I need to spend some steel essence on relics. I'm starting to. I don't want to have less than 20 on average. But let's enjoy some Cascade. We can always enjoy some beautiful Cascade.
Possessed Exilizer located. Purge it and make it work for us. Exilizer is ours.
Okay. So, I think the next thing I am going to buy actually, but I think I probably do all my my trades on offline, but maybe, who knows? I don't think so. Because there's nothing wrong by doing some trade, but I don't want to open a Lega frame, open the chat, open the a lot of things opens at the same time. So it's just that I'll wait. Probably I do a bit more trades tomorrow when I finish the guide. Tomorrow is a festive day, so I am not sure if I am going to stream more. Probably if I finish the guide early, I also stream a bit in the morning. I can show it to you guys to tell me how it is. If there is a couple of adjustments you wanted to make, if it's good enough to start to at least upload it. And we will see. We will see tomorrow. I don't even know what I am going to eat for dinner in 1 hour. I am going to know what I am going to do tomorrow. You talk about the pets? On the guide? Not yet. I talk about the basic equipment. I talk about primary, secondary and melee, and the only thing I tell players is basic ways they can get weapons. Because I consider it's better for them to first know how to acquire them, and then in another video I cover everything. I cover pets, I cover with scale, I cover pets, I cover sentinels, I cover hounds, you know. First, in the first video, I want to give a general idea for people. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forget, kind of forget about pets. But if I start talking also about sentinels, also about something, yeah, it's an absurd quality of life. Tomorrow, I'll try to check the audios and everything I did to see if, or at least I can add a note of. No, when I talk about equipment, yes, I will talk about Sentinel. I'll say, okay, get the taxon with the blueprint, and or get the taxon and make sure you add this quality of life mod, which is Baku, so you can extract resources better. Yeah, that's a really absurd quality of life mod. I cannot ignore that. Tomorrow I see it, okay? And I just need to do the change carefully to not overlap everything. After all, a person that is going to watch the guide is a person that is lost in the game. So the way I present the information is important. That's probably, I need to check again how I add mods in the game and that. I just take a quick look at it. Because for example, for mods, the only thing that I care for a new player to know is how to add them, how they works in polarity, and that's it, nothing else. And a bit of how I build the Warframe so they can make their own builds. Like, okay, if you click here, you can filter the mods, or if you hover the mouse over the stat, you actually see what it does. It's also helping players to get less confused, and they see, oh, okay, if I do this, I get more information by my own. I actually know what now. Okay, I know now when I can add the Sentinel. In a part of the video, I solved the Warframe wiki and tell them, yeah, you can check if you are curious about something. Go to, for example, you want to know information about the Karak, you can check the wiki to see where you obtain the Karak, the stats, etc. After that, I am going to add, okay, now let's do another example. I have not talked about partners on Sentinels. Let's say you want to get a Sentinel, Warframe Sentinels. You want a specific Sentinel. Let's check one basic, Taxon. And like that, I actually like it a lot. Because I link the checking the guide, the wiki, with an example of how they can look for information. That's actually something I like a lot. I really like that one. I mean, tomorrow I add it. And I do not need to readapt any dialogue I have recorded because it's adding a bit of extra content, which is 30 seconds probably. Pretty easy to do. I would recommend Diriga. Can you elaborate? Like, why would you recommend Diriga? I later checked the Diriga. I was told on Taxon because I think it's the first Sentinel they give you, and actually they give you Taxon. I need to check the conclusion later. Diriga is a fantastic Archon status sprinter. His skill can proc Archon stretch. Okay, remember, this is a guide for newbies. I cannot introduce something like a primer because they are not going to understand. I don't touch a status that much. I just tell them, okay, check the weapon, the stat weapons, and make the number go up. Adding element or adding basic damage, because after all, for the entire solar system, as long as you add basic damage, you are going to be fine. Enemies are not that resistant. So yeah, the concept of primer can confuse them. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. But saying like Archon strength, when are they going to get Archon strength? Now we are talking. CL Regen is actually a solid reason. We can say, I recommend you to get the Diriga because it's a good defensive option, because it's going to give you CL regeneration. That's something basic they are going to understand. And I am giving them a reason to actually buy the blueprint, which is expensive, 100,000 credits, if I recall correctly. But it's going to be worth. Yes, exactly. You can buy from credits. It's because I checked the Sentinels a bit as well. So yeah, I like that idea. It's solid. Revive the pet. Tomorrow I do that changes. I mentioned the Sentinel. But to be honest, deep inside, how it is said, blah 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 blah. They can also get a dog if they want, because dogs do a lot of damage in early. I think I am going to mention both Sentinel, the Diriga, if they want a defensive option, and the dog if they want something more offensive. Oh, Velox. Oh, hi again, Mia. We were talking very bad things about you. Right, fellas?
Just lost an exilizer to possession. Get it back.
No, we were just talking about the guy that I was making. Well, I am making. And what stuff to add. And as I said anyways, tomorrow I finish it. If I have time in the morning, I do some streaming. If you guys are around, I put it, I watch it, or I upload it at private. And we can take a look together. I still need to record a few things and some stuff, but that's for the ending. So all good. I just love how chill Persona music is. It's just incredible for me. Coco, no ladres. Coco, no.
Exilizer spent. This discovery might interest you.
Come here, bro. Gauss, I think I am going to stick to Atlas. I think it's bolted. Gauss is Ducats, but I don't care about Ducats, to be honest. I think I am going to enter the moment of I am only going to bother on Ducats if I see Paris, Braton, Legs, Funk. Always the common the parts that are there. Okay, I think I am going to do this round, and I am probably no. I can do a couple more rounds more, but soon I will need to go out with the doggo.
Contamination levels going in the wrong direction. Fluid contamination dropping.
Okay, one more reactant. If I get a party and more time because now I can't, I will do another run for level cap. I am in the mode of reaching level cap again with Jai, just to see how she performs. After all, my Jade has evolved a lot after the last time I reached it. And we got more stuff, better mods, well, that kind of stuff. I ride the pet.
Down an Exalizer. Working on backups. Exalizer spent. Cascade and
Oh, wait, I should go to Dark Solitaire now, think about it. But yeah, you get a lot of affinity in Cascade now I think about it. The weapons are leveled. Hey, no, 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 no! Ooh, close one. That retreat is very dangerous. Okay, okay! Nova, Nova! This is a good one! Well, the game is saying sorry to me after that Valkyr. I just like how confident this mission ends up with Jade. Because what people struggle the most is with killing the tracks. But with the buff I give, is playing comfy. If I remember to activate it. Okay, yeah, this is a good party. Misery expires in 2 seconds instead. This is a good party. I have to recover my cells.
Exalizer has been retired.
That was a nice headshot.
Bring down an Exalizer. Working on backups.
Oh, another one. Oh my god.
Spent Exalizer has been retired. See what you make of this.
Oops. I will say Soma. Soma is voted. Crystal Prime, I already have it. And I think I am going to leave here. Because... what release did I put? Nautilus... Dual Camas Prime Blade. Okay. I am going to stay here actually, for one more round. Because they put really good relics. That scared the shit out of me.
Exolizer spent.
That's it. We've opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups. We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups. Contamination spreading. Exolizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse. Clear them out to get the system working faster. Exolizer spent. Enemy bounty secure.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. You disable my skills. Okay, nice.
Spent Exolizer has been retired.
Okay, that was incredibly good.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Alrighty. The stream is ending here. I gotta walk the dog.